Welcome back to Afterlife. It's episode 44. I have completely forgotten about the fact that we had started our farm finally. And said farm is sitting up here with a whole 2 plots. 4 potatoes. Woohoo, I know, right? But we will replant. Take what we've gotten, go dry off. And I'm going to need to work on getting more farm plots made up. So we'll see what we can do with that one. Not sure what the weather is right now. It's not yet nighttime, but it's storming so bad that it's hard to tell. Is that supposed to be the sun right there through that blob? Or over there? Rain finally coming to an end so I can look up into the sky and see how we're doing. And yeah, it's sunset approaching, so I think this is a good time to be doing an alternative task, such as finding the one resource that we are constantly in need of. Recently, with all the construction, we've needed a lot of clay for mortar. And then we need it for all these farm plots as well. I'd love to get all these weird little I think once I dig deep enough, all of this is going to go away. It's going to fall away and disappear. All these weird little shapes from the hill that persist. Anyway, clay, the biggest obstacle. Rotting flesh, though, definitely a bit of an obstacle as well. So it's not going to be all said and done here. We're not going to have a huge farm, but we've got enough to get at least a handful of plots going again. So we're going to look to do that soon, but I need some clay to go with it. So that's tonight's project, and we'll dig while it's daylight. And it's getting busier and busier outside. I'm going to go ahead and head back in. I've got a good amount for now, enough to drastically expand the size of the farm here. And clearly I also have enough going on here to draw a lot of attention, so before we have the entire neighborhood coming after us, we'll head back inside. So 6 new farm plots to add in, and we'll continue this trend on that side. Okay, that's in a different placement. So we'll start going down this side now. And potatoes for all is still our greatest need. We'll definitely fill this whole side with potatoes, and then maybe we'll switch to other types once we get on that other side and start filling in there. Start having potatoes roll in, but that's much better. We're going from nothing to 2 and going, oh wait, right, we have 2 to now 8. That's going to bring in 16 potatoes every time. That's going to keep us well fed down the road. Focusing a bit of attention on the infection this time around. I've got 3 Scyphia syrups getting made. I've got plenty more Manuka honey this time around, some of the other ingredients as well, but actually only 2 ingredients, it's just different stages of that. Still definitely short on mushrooms, so we're gonna have to get out one of these night and try to collect more. I'm not out though. I still have enough to make at least a few more Scyphia syrups, but at the same time, alternative means of taking care of the infection are now underway. I've unlocked herbal antibiotics, and the first 4 herbal antibiotics are being crafted right now. What those do is a 10% reduction. So 4 of those means 40% reduction of infection, but also 15 minutes stalling each like a regular honey. That's a day, right? That's an hour of stalling. So you can stall the infection for a day and knock it down by 40%. When you throw in an extra 45% reduction through the Sifia syrups, I mean, we're talking about you can completely stop you from being on the brink of death, bring it down to about 0, and stall it for a day. That's pretty big. And, of course, vitality, good vitality, does a lot. I'm going to go ahead and take that first Sifia syrup now as I'm back up over 50% right now. This will knock me down to about 40, I would imagine. Looks like I'm about 55. I suppose we could check manually. Yeah, 54. It was about 54 and a quarter when we took the syrup there a moment ago. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the first antibiotic as well. So that's going to give me a total of 25% reduction from what were we at, 54, right? So it's going to bring us down a lot, bring us down to 30 or 29 anyway, and 15 minutes of stalling, so a quarter of a day. Yeah, just like that, the infection's going to be back well under control. Looks like the sun is coming up, so we're going to be heading back out here momentarily. I think I can go ahead and pause this. It's only going to take 2 minutes to finish. We can have that finish at some other time. Meanwhile, water I just took 4 waters to make those 4 herbal antibiotics, and I drank a few earlier. Hanging on, though, to the 10 coffee that I have, so I still have plenty to drink. I have nothing to eat at the moment, so I might want to grab some food to take with me. I'm at about a 100 on food and water at the moment, but I did craft up some food. We've got a blueberry pie that's ready and 10 grilled meat. They only, gosh, what are they? Are they 10? They're not 10. Oh, they are only 10. That's 100 food right there. So we'll be kind of munching on 10 steaks all at once. You'd think those should be 15 or 20 at least. But anyway, sun has risen. We're into another day. I suppose I'm ready to go, am I not? Yes, I am. We're going to head back out and continue looting, but before we do, we're going to drive around and look for loot bags, which we did. Even if there's not another, it was already worth it. Alright, so the Savage Country, the post office, those are all done, which now brings us into this area of town. This is a street we have not yet covered, down here anyway. So this is the Bergkanier with a pirate ship on top. Nice. I have been in the parking lot, same with that Mama Pizza, but we have not done anything inside with this building, and it appears that this is where I'm going to be going next. I've never been in this POI, so this will be a first. Looks like this is probably open, and it is. Let's clear up what we have so far. Tech Junkie Volume 1 we've already read. Medical Journal we will read. Vehicle Adventures we will read, and I'm going to drop that phone. I do not need it. Gotta remember I'm looking for a Tier 4. So if we find something, we will take it back with us. This is the kind of place that very well could have a Tier 4. That door is locked. Cash register, nothing in that container. That door is locked. So you came up behind me like that when I was just looking that direction, because there's a whole horde coming in from outside. We want to take them outside if we can. I don't want to get back in, so we're going to go out this way. Alright, here we go for the loot bags. There we go. Around the outside. Let's see. Stamina's now low. Let's recover some stamina. There's that first loot bag. Oop, yes. Arrow back piece. Arrow. Arrow. Are we down to these two really, or is there something else that's coming up? Oh, nice! Another loot bag, and it's a blue one. Loot bags, by the way, for those who's not that familiar with the game, yellow bags are the lowest tier, the most common blue bags, and then the red bags are higher quality loot. So that was a good little haul there. 2 more vehicle adventures, 2 handgun magazines. We've got the buggy chassis open. Better up flame 4 we've already read. So timing caught me out a little bit. We definitely got scratched by the first one coming in on us, but really there was no threat posed by the group. Nothing hidden behind the counter. Let's check out the play area. Oh, I just remembered I need a lot more rotting flesh. Besides the is this the direction I need to go? Maybe. Let's go back and find out if it is. That's locked. Another Mega Crush. And yes, that is locked. Okay. So it's through the play area that we progress. Nice touch on that. And okay. Okay, we got a book out of that. Neat design from the devs. I really appreciate the work, the time that they put in to make this look like a authentic play place. Of course, in real life, though, you wouldn't want to have the kids way up here. I mean, they've got the railings, sure, but I know my home state would not permit this. Not safe for the kids. We love to bubble wrap our kids here. Freaking cool, though. Alright, we can expect a vulture any second. There's our vulture. I knew it was coming. Whoa! It's a rad! He still goes. He just kept taking hit after hit. And apparently this is the direction we need to go, but I thought I saw a hole earlier. So I'm going to go back, check that out before we proceed down that hole. This seems like it would just go back in and work. No? Nope. Hidden room. Glad we checked it out. Yes, it's just a hidden room. It circles back. But look at the bonuses that we've got here with the weapon stash, the ammo stash, and a bookcase. We've got one wall safe, not a hidden second wall safe. Oh, my bronze pickaxe. At quality 380 is too low. Jeez. When I crafted it, the quality range was supposed to be about 360 to like 570. I figured you'd get at least a couple of uses out of it. But it went for almost the bare minimum. And then that is too low quality to repair. So we're in a little trouble here, as I don't have a way to finish off what I'm doing. Pretty close to being done with it, though. So how long is it going to take me to get through? 2 per. We got to try to pick this lock. I only have 2 lockpicks now. Well, the first one got me a long ways through it, but that's it. So we are not going to get into the rail safe for now. I also just noticed my spear is on the verge. What's it going to take to repair it? Duct tape. I do not have any duct tape either, so I think to finish this place off, we're going to have to come back. Got another frying pan. Clearly the frying pan was a super rare item when you were below 50 on scavenging. Now that we're above 50, it seems to be a pretty common item to be able to pick up. Cop car. I don't think that I have... Yeah, it's still locked. Okay. We are not done with our joyrides just yet, huh? Oh. Shoot. No bronze pickaxe to be able to do anything. Well, a bronze pickaxe will not be a problem in the future, as the quality here will be able to be repaired a dozen times, and so we're not going to run out of it anytime soon. It will also only take a few seconds. So there is our bronze pickaxe. So we're back in business when it comes to that, and we'll go ahead and stop this. There's almost nothing here, by the way. I've got 3 kilograms of lead and just some iron. We're definitely going to have to do a mining trip one of these days to start grabbing materials and filling out, because there's going to come a time where we need items and we just don't have anything that we need. We're going to scrap this other bronze pickaxe, which is going to give me some bronze back. It looks like we're going to get bronze scraps. Put them in the bike here. Anytime one zombie has come inside, I'm going to go hit him once and see my iron spear break. He was trying to get it. Oh, it's a feral. There it goes. I do have the duct tape with me to repair it, so we've taken care of both of our needs there. These steel gloves. I don't think I can repair them. There is no repair option. Just maximum durability. So yeah, there is no repair option at all with these steel gloves, which is why I'm still using them at this point. So we're going to pick up right where we left off with a wall safe that we needed to break into. And at least on this occasion, we'll be able to finish it off as we have our new bronze pickaxe ready to go. It's got to have at least a little bit of weight to it. The bike's not empty. Oh, I never bothered to check it. I figured it was empty. It's very much not. Well, we're gonna have to go up through the play structure once again. which way we need to go once we get up there, though. Alright, well that brings us into the back end of the building. It's locked. He's gonna come rushing out of there? No. So my strategy of late when it comes to water is I'm saving the coffee for a time where you need the extra stamina boost. And all this water that I've been pulling out of POIs lately, I've just been drinking it right away to help top off. And attention, like, one isolated cop's easy enough to deal with. It did not open that door that I thought it would. It's just into the storage room. I think he might have been up on top there. Good job. Good job of them sneaking in on that one. Okay, pumpkin seed. Is that something? Boy. He must have come out through there. There's our passageway into the kitchen. Figured that would wake everybody up, and it has. Giving us a little bit of fallback room, so trying to move forward. Now the liquor ones are worth checking still because we can make Molotovs. At some point I will actually use those. I know they are a high use item for a lot of people in the game, and I've just never used them much, but in the right circumstances I will absolutely. Boss fight has got to be coming pretty soon. I don't think I need these corn seeds. We have plenty. And corn is definitely not something with a shortage. Yeah, there we go. We just woke everybody up. All the employees coming out to play. Not dead on my left. It's gonna take him a minute to get up. A little scratch there. Okay. Whoa! Hey! What you ducking for? There we go. One little scratch. And one guy ducking out of the way. This place is feeling like pretty low tier, but there is a lockbox there, so I'm guessing it is tier 3. Okay, there's our exit. I think one could easily be confused and think that this is it, and this might be it. I'm going to check the other structures up here on the stage and see before I leave if there is any additional loot, but we are massively overloaded at the moment. It's going to be a slow move to get back outside and to the bike, especially when the doors are around the side back to the front. It's going to be a process to get there. Another iron spear, so we're not going to have to worry about that. Triple pocket mod's a great addition. I can't even move. I'm so full. 2 scrapping for funds. Ranger's Guide to Archery, Volume 1. Thought I just read this last episode. Probably not. It was a different one. Arrow recovery. Learn this trick to safely remove 20% more arrows and bolts from your target. Nice. I like that. That's a good addition. Scrap that preacher's outfit. We know it's not any good. One more forge ahead. It's the first we've seen in a while. Wasteland Treasures Volume 3. Acid! Extremely rare and powerful crafting agent. Figure out how to harvest a little more from cars and medical equipment. Adds a chance to harvest. 2 tactical warfares. And I still probably can't move very fast. We can get rid of these knuckle wraps by scrapping them. We can scrap that stone shovel as well. And we're almost neutral on vitality, so it's not really going anywhere. That's nice. 241. So we can take another 71 water right now. What is it? 78? We're gonna be full. We're gonna be full. Stamina regens 15 though. Do I really want to do that? Is there anything else I can drop or use? I don't need 4 mushrooms. I have a ton of them. And nothing inside. And I thought they would have something hidden. No. No hidden stash. And no tier 4 that I saw. It's awfully late in the day for only having done 1 place so far, but we've had to make 2 trips, I suppose. Got some attention from others, but I've also got 0 stamina, so just get ourselves out of there. That sun's not going to last a lot longer, but it's going to last a little bit, so I'm going to be bold and head back for a short trip out. There's not as much work to do at the base now as there would be normally, so we'll let it be. We'll take our long shadows and go work on the next place. Drive-through for the Mama Pizza. I don't know about where you're from. I know the U.S. sees way more drive-throughs than anywhere else. I mean, I lived on the island of Saipan for a few years, and there was literally a single drive-through on the entire island, a McDonald's. That was it, the only drive-through. And it was so weird to use that drive-through and not go inside. Whoa! Hello, Big Mama. Papa and a lumberjack. Well, getting straight into the kitchen on this place is actually a great way to get a lot of kind of the random loot out of the way when we're not going to be doing the whole place tonight and just part of it. So yeah, it's working out pretty dang well on that. This is what you get for a fast food pizza place. Anyway, as common as the drive-thrus are in the U.S., they're not that common elsewhere. And as common as they are in the U.S., as we're going to take on one more room here. They're still not running, but I'm sure enough time is coming through. So this feels like it's going to be a quick place. Like, it's not a big restaurant. It wasn't huge or anything. Actually, for a fast food place, it was pretty big. Ooh, night vision goggles and a couple golden nuggets. Yeah, it's so obvious we are into that higher tier. Let's get out of here. And if it's not yet night, and for the moment it's not, we're gonna deal with that cop car. But let's begin with some books. Of course, now I'm a little overloaded. Only by 3, so let's just read 1, 2, and 3. We can deal with the others later. We're not overloaded now. Cop car. It is jammed. It is fixed. And yes, they did come. I'm gonna go kind of slow. I want to deal with them. I'm not going to run from them. Well, second part was we were going to go mushroom hunting. Nice, that's 3. Well, I've got attention, so I'm going to have to fight it off. Because I want those mushrooms. There's 3 more. I'll have to make sure to remember to go back for that cop car because we've got the alarm off. We've dealt with the zombies that were there. I wanted them to pursue me, they just didn't bother. Southern Farming, Wiring 101, books we've read, Urban Combat Volume 1. But we'll have to remember to go back to that as we also go back to that Mama's Pizza next time. Medium and heavy boots will have no stamina penalty and reduced noise when moving. That's a good addition. That's a good addition because we definitely don't use the light armor so much. We are using heavier armor. Furious Fists. Improves Knuckles crafting skill. Oh, yeah, that's not the volume. That's Furious Fists, so no. Magnum Enforcer, another one of those, like, I probably wouldn't read it normally. For shot fired immediately after equipping a revolver is dead accurate. Okay. Night Stalker, we've already read. Rawhide, yes. And Machine Gunner, we've already read. Came back with 12 Syphia Spores. That's enough for a couple more Syphia Syrups along the way. Definitely helpful. And the night vision mod, if we had more slots, it would be handy, but we have a light mod and we need the light mod more than we need the night vision mod. Having used NVGs plenty of times, they're handy. They're handy for creeping around and not getting spotted at night. So that's about it. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.